a lot has been spoken about technique in cricket, but it all boils down to how quickly you judge the length of the ball, the pace of the delivery, and I feel it comes quite naturally, because we all start at such an early age, that it becomes part of our life. So every day, we keep on practicing. And what has happened in cricket is, like with technology, what has happened is they have so many different ways now to get used to the pace. You are actually getting used to the pace, but in a way you are trying to, getting your eye and your body accustomed to the kind of pace you want to play at. So even if you see now, most of the cricketers, they don't get bothered too much about pace. What they start bothering when the bowler has movement, if he gets some extra bounce. So I feel pace, yes, it's crucial, it's important, but with pace also, what is more important is the line and length that you bowl and the kind of movement. So I feel nowadays a lot of cricketers, with the help of bowling machine and all, they're getting used to that kind of pace. They're training their, you may call it eye or hand-eye coordination. They train for that, because they want to be outskilled by talent, but not by, just pace or something. So they're like, if you're a way better bowler, then you can get me out, or if I'm not batting well, you can get me out. But I don't want to be looked upon as if I'm someone who's out of place. So they work tremendously on their fitness, and it includes everything. It includes the mental aspect, the physical aspect, and I, of course, if you will see a lot of cricketers, once they cross 35, 36, reflexes slow down, the depth perception, goes a bit haywire. So it's a challenge, but when it comes to the youngsters, they are up for it. So I think they practice more of what needs to be done, and that's why they are always at their best. So it's day in and day out, they keep doing the same thing.
My next question, Mahi, is that almost similar as one of the greatest wicket keepers in this world. You're actually concentrating 540 balls in a day in a test cricket. And then, in a T20 about 120 and a 50 overs, 300 balls. A batsman at least has some rest. The batsman goes to the other side and takes a minute's rest. But in your case, you're there all the time. What is the role of the eye there? I mean, you're watching a googly, and you have to watch the hand and the finger and everything. I'm sure even when you began your career as a young cricketer, it was eye of the ball. Because in golf we say, eye on the ball. So that's the fundamental basic principle in golf, which I play.
No, Doc, what happens is, right from an early age, as a keeper, you're taught to see the differences, identify the differences, as simple as, especially when it comes to spinners, if he's bowling a googly, you have to keep an eye on the wrist, because it's literally impossible to bowl a googly without changing the action. So right from under 16 level, we start training like that. We start to identify, okay, what are those small changes that we are looking at? And we train so much that it becomes like a second habit to us. That's why you won't see many wicket keepers actually get tired even after 90 overs of test cricket, one full day of test cricket.
That's very surprising.
Yeah. But the reason is...
And then you have to go and bat again.
Yeah, we get rest before. None of the keepers are actually openers when it comes to test cricket. And I think one of the reason is, if you have played under 16 days cricket or under 19 days cricket, the maximum number of overs that can be bowled in one day is 90. And let's come back to test cricket. The maximum number of overs that can be bowled in test cricket is 90 overs. If there's a rain delay, you can add another half an hour, but 90 overs is what it is. So in a way, our workload is very defined from an early age. So now imagine if I didn't play much under 16 cricket, but imagine if I'm playing under 16 cricket and my workload is 90 overs in a day. And if I keep doing it for the next 15 years or 10 years, 90 overs is hardly anything for me. because I practice so much of up and down, running around and everything, that 90 over feels nothing. So I think it's a fact that our workload is so defined and so fixed. So in case of a fast bowler, they are amongst the fittest in the team generally. So he can bowl 15 overs a day, he can bowl 18 overs in a day. So that's a definition of +2 or -2 overs. But the thing is, he still has to field where he doesn't know whether he'll get 50 balls in the game or he'll get 5 balls in the game. So if it's bad day where we say, oh, the ball is following him, so he may get 50 balls and he'll be much more tired. But with a wicket keeper, 90% it's the same. If you keep for 90 overs, you'll get around the same kind of delivery that comes to you. Even if the ball doesn't come, your rituals are the same. So in my case, I'll be sitting, I'll be looking at the bowler, I will be getting up, I will be anticipating a catch. Whether I get an edge or not, it hardly matters. So I feel because of that defined thing that keeps on happening in our life, we never feel that thing of saying, oh, I feel tired. And because we practice so much now that we are training our eyes so much, we just need to take care of the injuries, we don't get injured. Second, if you are playing under the sun and if I have sensitive eye, there's so many supplements that you get, whether I need to, give some kind of a supplement to get rid of the dryness in my eye that's there. So you do have to take care. But yeah, injury is something that has bothered wicket keepers more than, degeneration of eyesight. Because you train so much and so much variability is there that the muscles keep on working. So that's why the eyesight, it remains strong for.
A little bit of strain will be there.
It will always be there, but it's like exercise.